Thank you, Allie. What?
Nothing. He's just so needy.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.
He's insane.
I can't wait. Can't wait. So, it's Monday, the 26th of October. It's 4:34 p.m. And we're still here in Great Bend. I just looked to see when the last clip we made was, and it was at Applebee's, which is probably a bad decision to go to, because no one was wearing masks, really, aside from the wait staff, and there were a bunch of dumbasses in there being stupid.
Well,
so
we haven't gotten COVID yet.
No, I mean, I don't...
About all the supporting reasons why.
Yeah, but it's like hanging out in, like, Skid Row and, like, you know, accidentally bumping into people who have, like, needles in their hands and stuff. It's just risky behavior.
I would say going out anywhere is risky behavior if you're going to look at it that way. These people aren't any different. That's racist.
I hate these white people, and I'm fine with being racist against them. But I feel like there are high-risk areas. Going out in general is a certain degree of risk, but I feel like Applebee's in Great Bend...
But also, we're still in the middle of fucking nowhere in Kansas. We are in a town, but the surrounding areas are so sparse. Do you remember the road we came down?
Yeah.
There's no towns for like 20, 30 miles. It's not like this is a hub for anything. These people aren't going anywhere.
But,
so, I win.
Well,
I don't have COVID. It's fine.
Barton County is steady at like 20...
Are we in Barton?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
I thought we were like in Sedgwick or something. It doesn't matter.
We're in Barton.
Anyways, we're still here.
Yeah, if you hadn't guessed yet. And so after Applebee's, we came back. I think we just probably went to sleep. It was so late.
Yeah.
It
was a late night.
It was a late
We didn't
night.
get to the auto place until like 9. Then we had to go to the hotel. It all worked out. It was fine.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It still continues.
It still is. It's like a weird kind of
It's a
fun.
lame kind of fun. It's like when you
Yeah.
go to a family gathering and you sneak away to do something that's slightly
With your
cooler.
cousins who
Yeah.
you kind of like sometimes.
Right, yeah, and they kind of surprise you with how cool they are, but then you remember how lame they are. Not that my cousins are lame, I actually think my cousins are cool, so...
Yeah, me too.
Okay, well, scratch that example. Anyway, though, the next day, we got up and it was fucking freezing. And I walked back... we got some breakfast from Perkins. We get these awesome vouchers at this hotel. So we get free breakfast every morning. And
restaurant breakfast, too.
Restaurant.
Not shitty-ass fucking waffles and
Yeah,
nasty-ass
cereal
eggs.
and yogurt and water. But we will soon have those shitty-ass breakfasts.
Yeah.
And I walked back to the van at some point, and I wanted to organize it because it was a fucking nightmare. Because we had just kind of torn it apart. I had torn it
It
apart.
was frantic.
Yeah, well,
It was insane.
even before that, though, I had made a huge mess trying
Yeah.
to go through everything to see if I could fix the van, which, you know, good luck fixing a broken fuel pump if you're a dumbus, yeah. Like me. And, but I took an edible, I had a cup of coffee, and I had a great time. I stayed out for about 2 hours. I put the drive shaft back in the van. I got some things that Allie and I had agreed we needed to bring back from the van.
Your pack is always going to smell like Mexican food, you know?
Well, it's probably also going to always smell like beer soon enough, because I'm sure I will break beers inside of it. That's my style. That's my legacy. But anyway, what did we do after that? After I came back?
Oh, we went to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we walked to the grocery store. It was cool. It was cold, but we got some stuff to make dinner, and we got beers and stuff. Had a pretty nasty salad, but it was like the best salad that could make at this nasty grocery store.
In this town.
Which is a shame too, because there's a Walmart that's so much closer than that Dillon's.
Really?
I just passed it. Yeah, you had mentioned it, and we both agreed that Walmarts are kind of hit or miss, and when they miss, they
Grocery
really
stores
fucking
are
miss.
always better.
Yeah, right. Not in Great Bend, Kansas, or Tennessee. Where are we? Arizona? I don't remember where we are. Kansas. And so, made dinner, watched Lost in Translation, which is another movie that didn't hold up to my remembrance of it.
I'm glad you thought so, because I thought it was very slow. And
Yeah.
boring.
I don't know. Maybe it was a 9-year-old movie, so maybe 9 years ago, I had like lower standards for entertainment.
You've done too much cool shit now. Can't compare to the bullshit Hollywood is.
Almost every movie we watch is a disappointment. Yeah. Although Jurassic Park was cool, The Lost Kingdom or Kingdom Has Fallen or whatever the fuck, and
It's only because of the CGI. It has nothing to do with the actual plot or characters.
No. But I mean,
the dinosaur movies are always cool.
Yeah, the first Jurassic Park, which was still even worse CGI, it might have even been puppets. That was cool primarily because of that same reason. So yeah, you're definitely right. The plot was kind of a bum plot. The fucking book for Jurassic Park is so much better than the movie. I mean, visually, those aspects make up for it. The narrative lack of the movie plot, it doesn't matter. Hey, stop.
Do you want your collar?
I can't wait.
You might have to go out. I really don't want to take him out.
I'll take him out. Not now. We're making a clip. Shut up, or you're going to the bathroom. Giving him the best life, y'all. Anyway, yesterday was a good day. We're making the most of all these days in our different ways.
Yeah.
For me, there's a few things that I need in order to be happy in a position where we can't do anything, and that's exercise and a small task.
Do you want your collar?
Just put it on. I don't want to hear him keep barking. All right. Clip goes the dilk. Clip dilk. Another beer, please. Well deserved, well earned. I've walked like 12 miles today. And Allie and I together, we walked 3.5, which is also really nice. Because it was snowing, and we'll get to that in a minute. But anyway, last night was an earlier night than the night before. And tonight will probably be even earlier than that because we don't have to make any food. We're just going to eat some awesome food. But anyway, food. Charlie knows the word food. Food. He keeps turning his head like a 30-second of a turn.
I've been enjoying my time too, because when you do go on your walks, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Sometimes. But also I didn't want to go to the van or anything. So I've stayed back here, and it's been a nice time because I've been very stressed lately with many of the things that we're talking about.
Yeah, but honestly, it's all good.
It is all good, yeah. So I just was losing a lot of sleep because of Charlie and because of staying up all night thinking about things.
Yeah.
But it's all good because now I can catch up on it.
Yeah, we slept
good for both of us.
I think we slept really well last night.
Yeah.
Last night and this morning too, I did not want to wake up.
I know.
And we just barely made it to get our Perkins carry out, which we'll do again tomorrow.
Yep.
So it does appear to be the fuel pump that's the issue, and they said that they should be able to get the part tomorrow, and hopefully they'll have us back on the road. And I think we'll be on the road by noon.
Yeah, I really hope so.
So
they said 10.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, pack everything up and get ready. I mean, we'll probably be ready way before noon. And I think it's supposed to snow a little bit tomorrow. It started snowing again
really?
when I was getting closer.
Oh.
But
it looks like it's mostly gone, though.
Yeah, it was pretty much gone. A little slippery spots here and there, but yeah, my walk was really fun. It was a 9-mile walk, and I definitely feel it. But pretty happy to be back, and I got us some takeout food from a Mexican restaurant, which I think is going to be fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. We should probably just watch The Office so that we don't have to handle the disappointment of watching a movie. Or maybe Rick and Morty, the new season.
Yeah?
Yeah. You don't like it? It's a cartoon.
I've only seen one that you showed me a long time ago, so I don't remember. I watched it, I don't care.
Did we watch the dog episode?
I have no idea.
I think you might like that one. It's an episode where dogs almost take over the world.
I'm not going to become a fan, though, because all the fans of that show are fucking weird as shit.
Well, they're Nazis.
What?
Well, that's just a joke that Dan was making on an episode I was listening to.
Oh.
It's so popular that it has a huge Nazi following because apparently 20% of the country is now Nazi.
Nazi? Like Germany Nazi? Like white supremacist Nazi?
National
Socialist.
Socialist.
Call themselves. Is that what it stands for?
Yeah, It's a German acronym.
I never knew that.
Yeah, National Socialists.
What's a socialist?
Dude, I don't even know. In the context of where that word, we'd have to call Stretchman and be like, hey, can you break down the etymology of the word Nazi? But, yeah, I mean, all that just to say, we should watch Harmontown, but Rick and Morty.
I think he has to poop. He needs to go.
I don't want to take him right
I
now.
will. What was that?
Did he get shocked?
Oh no!
Is the shock on? It doesn't hurt that bad. Is it on?
Is this the shock?
S
Wait,
is shock.
S?
No, that's
S
sensitivity.
is sensitivity.
Yeah.
The shock is on 7.
Oops.
Oh, poor baby. He just has to poop.
Well, he should be punished for that.
That's so sad. That was an accident. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad dog.
It's my fault.
You turned it on?
No, I'm just taking the blame for you. Like Jesus.
Oh, look at him.
He's fine.
He's actually looking completely normal.
Yeah, that's why
That's so scary, though.
You're always like, is he sick? I'm like, dude, he's exactly the same as he always is.
Baby.
You sure you're okay to take him out?
Are you paralyzed? Yes, I'm okay to take him out.
Okay.
Why would I not be?
Because you didn't want to.
Well, it's just cold, but it'll be fine. As long as you're...
We're having a fight.
Oh my god.
Do you want...
No.
Alright.
It's fine. We'll be back in like 2 minutes. Unless he's scared now. The poop one back in. Come on.
Bye. Alright, so Allie and Charlie just walked out. And I don't want to underplay how much fun I had yesterday. Putting everything in the van back together, as I said, I had made a huge mess, and we had also frantically packed up stuff so that we could come to this hotel, which is like 1.5 miles away from the repair shop. And so the whole van needed attention, because I really don't like it when your living space is like cluttered and disorganized and messy. That really bothers me. And so I spent a long time putting that van back together. I had 3 distinct phases. The first phase was organizing everything, and interwoven into the first stage was also grabbing the things I needed to bring back. And then I also needed to prepare the van so that they would be able to repair it. And I also need to make sure that they tighten those bolts for the drive shaft, because I wasn't actually able to tighten them all the way down. I was able to get the screws into the bolts into the holes, but I didn't actually have the right size wrench to get the bolts back in. But yeah, I was there for like 2 hours, and it really felt like quite a journey. It was so cold, and it hadn't started snowing yet, but there was a lot of wind and cold air. And so when I was underneath the car, putting the drive shaft back in, before I just had to take breaks where I could go back in the van and try to warm up. I had tried to do it without gloves at first, and my hands got so cold that they felt foreign. They didn't feel like my actual hands and fingers. They just felt like big blocks of like movable flesh or something. It was bad. But had a lot of fun doing that, and I kind of had planned today to go to this music shop that's in town and play some music, and then go to the bike shop that's in town and browse what they had to offer. And Allie and I did that together, but the bike shop was closed, and the music shop, Allie just didn't want to hang out while I was like noodling around, and I don't blame her. But yeah, we went on a nice walk, and then I went on an even nicer walk that was 3 times longer, more or less. And I think that's good. It's a good balance to get out and to give each other space, because we don't have any distance with each other right now, which isn't a bad thing. We're a good match, and so we don't really grate on each other's nerves too much. But I am famously a Perrero man, and so I am a bit of an arsehole in that I like things done a very specific way, and when they're not done to my standard of the way I think that they should be done, I can't help sometimes but comment on that fact. And so, I wouldn't say that I'm an easy person to be around, honestly. And I think kudos to Allie for being able to stick it out. I mean, there's benefits with being with me, for sure. But generally speaking, I think that my personality type is kind of abrasive and sharp and just hard to be around. My neck is a little bit sore from doing the drive shaft because I was like holding my head up trying to see what I was doing with just my neck muscles. Which isn't a very good way to do work. And I was thinking actually while I was doing it that like doing car maintenance or repairs, whatever, is like the complete opposite of yoga. It like actually just strains your muscles rather than relaxing and like unknotting them, and it's very unnatural feeling. I gotta open the door. Did he poop?
No.
Oh.
He has to, but he's getting distracted.
By what?
It smells.
Oh. I was just saying that I'm a hard person to be around.
Oh.
And I'm abrasive and sharp and mean. I think you put it pretty well the other day when you said that I'm really nice in a mean way or something. What did you say? Is that what you said?
Something like that.
Yeah, it was pretty perfect. Because I don't like it.
Yourself.
Yeah, well, because I think it's accurate. When people say that like I'm nice or that like I'm really thoughtful, I'm like, you don't really get the full picture. But you've been around me long enough now to know that there are definitely some chinks in my armor that make me a regular, not great person.
Doesn't that make you feel bad?
No, because that's only other people's opinions. But I think a lot of the time those can be accurate and that you can definitely learn from them. And I was actually thinking on my walk that like I sometimes enjoy asking people like I think I did it with you and John or Jake or somebody. I was like, what's my biggest flaw? It was Alex, wasn't it?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he was like, if I didn't know you, I wouldn't like you or something like that. And I was like, that's interesting. Because as long as I don't hold anyone else's opinion in too high of a regard, it really doesn't hurt me to hear critical things about me as a person. Which is maybe why I really don't care about dealing with any people, from homeless to, billionaires like Ben Chestnut.
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested to hear how I'm being received and how that coincides with my own self-perception.
Oh my god.
Is that guacamole?
This is
Okay. Yeah, she asked me what size I wanted for guacamole, and I was like, large? Is there another one in there with salsa?
Yeah.
We're about to have a gosh darn feast.
Yeah, I'm really hungry.
It was like $30, so it should be a lot of food.
What's the fuck?
This fucking air thing is cold.
Well, it's on like 78 or something.
It was on 77.
Oh. Alright.
I mean, I'm not... See, you're the opposite kind of person. You care too much about what other people think.
Yeah. That's already known.
And I think...
We should have bought them.
But why can't we just eat it out of the container?
I have nothing to put it on if I sit over there.
Eat it out of the container.
No, there's these.
Put Charlie in the bathroom.
No, I have a solution.
All right.
I don't need your help.
I'm not helping you. I'm taking all my help back. I hope it's a hard, difficult process for you. There you go. You're welcome. The opposite of help. Oh, Allie. Oh, Allie. There's two things you need. It's one, to not care about what anyone else thinks, and two, to be 25% more aware of everything. Or ignorance is bliss, but then once you get in a situation, Allie is fine. It's going to be one of those kind of nights.
It never is.
I know. I'm joking. I like those pants. I think Charlie needs to be in the bathroom.
I think he's scared to bark because he thinks he's going to get shocked again.
I sure hope so.
He really didn't like it. I was too scared.
He had it. Was that the maximum shock 7?
It might be. That's not my fault. I didn't know it was on.
That I mean, I'm just thinking about when Compton and I were shocking ourselves.
Oh, lol. Yeah, that was so funny.
Is that stuff frozen?
No.
Okay. Anyway, everything is good. It always is for us. I mean, it's not hard for us to be together. And it's good. I think it's better than being alone, for sure. And not only that, but we actually... not only is it better than being alone, but we also help each other with various things.
Yeah.
And so it's a partnership that is pretty equally footed, our partnership.
Really?
Well,
So?
in a way. I mean, if I really need you to do something, I don't feel bad asking. And I know that you're jumping at opportunities to make yourself worth something in this relationship. So I think it's a good balance that we have between ourselves. We should see if Hook is on Netflix, because that would be good.
Lol.
But anyway, I'm going to drink some more beer. Are you done with this?
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, we're going to get the fuck out of this dumbass city.
Yeah, for real.
And get the fuck out of this dumbass country, a.k.a. hike the trail. This country is fucked. I don't even care if Trump gets elected. I think that he's the president that...
Honestly, me too. I don't care.
Yeah, but I don't want to go to Canada because it's too cold. But as soon as we get rid of Charlie, we could go somewhere else.
Like another country?
No, Mexico, or... I don't really want to be in Mexico, but but it's warmer down there.
It's not a good time to travel.
Because of COVID? Yeah, Mexico's actually pretty high on the COVID list.
I don't want to go to Mexico. I don't want to die.
Yeah. Let's quickly, before we end this clip, see what the COVID rates are
We could
for...
go to Europe.
Europe's cold, though.
We could go to Africa.
Japan.
Japan, yeah.
The options are infinite as soon as Charlie goes to that great Boston Terrier place in the sky. Let's see. The United States right now is 21.2 people for every 1,000 that is getting COVID. Mexico is actually 4.6, trending upward for every 1,000. Western Europe is kind of fucked. France is 46.9.
I swear to God, this salsa is marinara sauce.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Is it gross?
No.
Did we get any sour cream?
Probably on the sub.
Okay. Anyway, whatever. We don't care. We're just going to do whatever, and who cares? So shut up. Bye. Say bye, Alan.
I'm eating. Bye.